Linko 75 with another edition of my live stream for MLB The Show 16 RTTS Road to the Show. Here I play for the Atlanta Braves. I play for the Atlanta Braves, second base. So we're going to start a 3-game series against Minnesota at home. Lego.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Atlanta Braves. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, you know, guys, I think this one could be a slugfest. If you get to the starter early and you continue to beat up on that bullpen, goodness, you could score a ton of runs.
Matt Wisler will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Big dog Cepeda gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Boy, at this point in the streak, every game you're hoping to get that base hit early and get it out of the way so the pressure's off.
Manny Machado will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
When you look at what this guy has done so far this season, it hasn't looked very good, and you can tell why. He's only had 5 hits.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move to the second now at Turner Field. It's the Twins 1, and the Braves nothing. Stepping into the box, big dog Cepeda. He reached on a single in his first try. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
All right.
Trevor Plouffe strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Reined in.
That works for me.
On to first, and they get them both.
All right, thank you. All right, love. I love you too. Bye-bye. I just realized that I cannot multitask with this game. I gotta focus. I do
Standing
apologize. I was
in,
on a
Jorge
phone call.
Polanco. He
The
drove in
last
two
at
with a
bat was
double in his last at-bat.
horrible.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit out towards second. There. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Alexander Hudson will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. The 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Big dog Cepeda will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Dozier will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
And that's a big break for him right there. When you've already thrown 5 tough innings and you're looking at having to go right through the heart of the lineup, to get a first pitch out to start off the inning is certainly wrong.
Big dog Cepeda digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Ball 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike. You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base run.
Take a strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this is taken for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And for as hot as this guy's been
That's
recently,
my take a strike mentality.
This is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hand.
Manny Machado. Be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen,
okay, this was just not charging, whatever.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning.
2-1.
And he will take ball 4.
3-1, nice.
Second now with nobody out. Jimmy
Are we doing a double steal?
will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
and down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Swing and a little tapper. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Yeah, just a little tapper here, but this is going to wind up being pretty effective because with 1 away now, it's going to move both guys up 90 feet to second and third.
Rich Elias will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Just a great at-bat there. He fell behind early, and he worked it back to 2-2, and then boom, lines a single to drive in the run. That's all about never giving up at the plate.
Big dog Cepeda readies for a big at-bat here. All he needs is
They're walking me
to bring home that winning run at third.
Yeah, and you know that he wants to drive this one deep if possible and just end it right now. But, hey, a seeing eye grounder would work, too.
And here's ball. Manny Machado will stand in now. Hitless to this point, but with a
they want
chance
to go
to be
for
a
a double
hero
play.
here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? And he is out at the plate. Taking a chance, trying to end the ball game, but instead, Jimmy Paredes will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could.
And the Braves are going to pull this one out. They walk off
Yes.
the winner.
You know, they came into this bottom of the ninth inning knowing that they needed just one run to make it official. And they come through big time here to send this crowd home happy.
Beautiful.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double, and that's a line that's worthy of taking home the award.
So that'll just about do it for Eric Harris. Now from 7:55, Hank Aaron Drive. A look at Turner Field here. Into the box now, Big Dog Cepeda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected umpire. Pretty rare that anyone has a major beef with the way he calls the strike zone.
I never have.
And, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And, EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and, in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Hey, Joe D, look out. Someone's coming after you.
Manny Machado will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined. Rich Elias will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up. At the plate, Cody Ashe. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already,
Cody
but
is
that
very
extended
active.
his hitting
It's
streak.
emotion.
Swinging a hot bat right now.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Leading off the inning, Big Dog Cepeda, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And he comes up empty there. Pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but You've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. On the ground up the middle to his left, Polanco, and a good throw gets him one gone. Big dog Cepeda will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Trying to hold the lead. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Buxton looks up. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
That's how we like to look.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Cody Ashe. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next.
A tag for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
And as a base runner here, you want to do your best to stop and then force the second baseman to try to go to first before he tags you. It's not a real good job right there as this turns into a 4-3 double play.
I love the umpire. They get so dramatic with the point, and then goes.
Cepeda. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragment.
It looked like it was, anyways.
It's been a nice night for baseball so far here in Atlanta as we welcome you back to 7:55 Hank Aaron Drive.
That's two.
Not a lot of offense to go around.
Why am I the player of the game? Don't do that.
We did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead you.
I might go into the Miami series because Miami's going to be here next.
A good look there at the southern skies and Turner
will be
Field
ever so
in Atlanta.
closer to
Today, the third and final
the
game in this
All-Star game.
three-game series. Max Kepler will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And a fastball swung on and hit the throw gets him 2 down.
So after this series, we'll take a look at a couple of stats and then go straight into the Miami series. How about that?
Big dog Cepeda gets his first cuts.
They're
now.
walking
The
me.
bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. In tight here
I
with the
couldn't do
first
my
pitch
swing. I don't know
fastball
why.
that's 1-0. Eric, these Twins as they take the field here this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
And it's been a less than amazing start to the road trip, too. They've won just 1 of their first 4 games, so they'll be looking to turn that around here.
Smiley's ready. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Big dog Cepeda stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Smiley comes set. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, he's got to get with the program here. Well, that's an important run down there at third. He can't be chasing pitches like that.
And he takes a called strike 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2
I can't
strikes
figure
now.
this. I can't figure him out.
1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3 and 2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That's 2 walks now.
So stepping in, Jimmy Paredes, as
And
he'll look to
Smiley.
bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler on the move, and that retires the side. Into the box, Trevor Plouffe. He drew a walk his first time up. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what? Big dog Cepeda stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Big dog Cepeda.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Hey, Joe
D,
D, look out. Someone's coming after you.
Jimmy Paredes will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Rich Elias will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and he misses with it, ball 4. Eddie Rosario will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Now he'll step off.
Oh, excuse me.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kepler is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, it's been a big inning already, and they tack on another run here on the sacrifice fly. But at this point, I think defensively, you're just happy to take an out.
J.P. Arancibia digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Buxton is after it, and that's the 3rd out. So striding in, Max Kepler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And he is in there. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game.
Oh, this is a bad error right here. He tries to square himself up to second base.
Big dog Cepeda.
I am wondering about this
Again,
game
he doubled
sometimes.
his last time.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy.
I got the
I'll
count.
tell
1
you
and 2.
what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
One and two, here it comes. And that misses 2-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
To first. Freeman is up with it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, we might lose this.
Cepeda will step in,
Oh, wait a minute now.
representing the potential tying run.
Keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
And the runner back in standing. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So that'll just about do it for us.
All right, they took the last game in the series. We beat them in the first 2. Oy vey. 27 minutes. Let's take a quick look at the other team that we're going to play now, which is Miami. They're right below us 5 games. Let me take a look at these awards because I think that I'm missing one. Oh, now Danny Nuno is there. I still have time to get this. Alright, here we go. We're going straight into Miami.
A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Big dog Cepeda will stand in now, looking for one more home run to reach 50 for the year. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. This Marlin Ball Club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but
head back there.
they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, guys, the book on Rusty is that he can sometimes have a tall strike zone. Pretty consistent, though.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
It should be 3-1. Look at that. It should be 3-1.
Chop foul at the plate. The count holds at 2-2.
Below the knees.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him.
That's
Now a chance here in Atlanta.
Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. He's proven he's one of the best run producers in this lineup. And if he can continue that level of production, it's going to go a long way toward helping this team win ball games. Well, this is already a 2-0 game, and now the leadoff man's on again here to start the third.
Stepping in, big dog Cepeda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hitter stunt right there.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Chu racing back. But he can't bring it back.
That was the last inning with that bad call. Okay.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Boy, and how rare.
Big dog Cepeda steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hot shot to third. Rojas is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Can you remember that?
Big dog Cepeda gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
To the hole, left side, and it's through, a base hit. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Akendo's waving him in.
He beat it.
And the throw in gets away from him.
Nice.
Coming to the plate again, Felipe Montano, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. High and deep to right. Dominguez ranging back at the track, the wall. See you later, over the wall, a home run.
It was a wall scraper, but it was needed.
Striding in to start the ninth, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Oh, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Aaron Sebia is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the ninth. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book.
All right,
He's our
Felipe,
top
good
player
job
of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to.
Right, game
he was
2.
instrumental.
No.
From downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Tom Chu will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin playing.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
And there to squeeze it is Aaron Sebia, and that's out number 2.
Nice.
Big dog Cepeda will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This Marlin Ball Club Eric Karros as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around though.
And the runner back. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
No comment.
Big dog Cepeda in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 51 on the year. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Hey.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Big dog Cepeda will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Christopher gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Paul Anderson steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. He's got it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Big dog Cepeda steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Oh my goodness.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Nope.
And a good take there.
Right.
Close, but it's 2 and 2.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
3 and 2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back here in the ATL with baseball on the show. Set to go in the 9th from Turner Field. DJ LeMahieu will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So, guys, all three of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our tops player of the game?
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the tops player spotlight. Big Dog Cepeda is our subject. And guys, we aren't the only ones talking about him. He's pushed his hitting streak, the one we've followed for several weeks now, to 50 games.
Oh, man. Matt, this has been so...
Now from 7:55, Hank Aaron Drive. A look at Turner Field here. Big Dog Cepeda gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Oh, there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 52 for him thus far. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Digging in to try it again, Julio Cordero. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I gotta find a home run swing.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this. Big Dog Cepeda stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work in this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Harvey pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. One and two, here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Trevor Dominguez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. The 2-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Big Dog Cepeda will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That hurts.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. Start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Harvey gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many...
Felipe Montano will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. So it appears he's going to leave the game here as he favors that left leg. Hoping that it's not too serious, however, as Jimmy Paredes steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Ouch.
The 0-1 delivery. Swinging a soft liner. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Jose Ramirez will dig in here. 1-for-2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And that's got to drive a pitching coach crazy to watch your guy miss with 4 straight to force home a run. You see the sequence again. That's about as easy an RBI as you're going to get. He never even took his bat off his shoulder.
Big dog Cepeda strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and it's in time as they're fighting. Big dog Cepeda strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Sent out to straightaway center field. Dominguez will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Mark Eagle will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was quick. He comes in a pressure spot. 1 batter, 2 outs. See you later as he picks up the save.
Offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Very nice series. Alright, that's it, guys. I'm just going to do some changes to my player real quick. And yeah, the next series we have is an away game, an away series. Let's see here, against the Dodgers, and then straight to the All-Star game. I gotta go somewhere real quickly, but I think I may come back and do the Dodgers series and do the All-Star game all today, and then tomorrow start off the Phillies series, the 3-game series at home. In the meantime, thank you for watching. If you love this game and you love this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. You know how we do. I'll be back. Dodgers. What is the standing with them in the West? Oh, they're first. Oh, that's going to be an interesting series. That's going to be an interesting series. All right. I'll be back with another installment of MLB The Show 16 in about maybe an hour or so, give or take. Thanks for watching.